Hi guys, I'm so excited that we can keep doing our multisensory reading even though we're all at home. So I wanted to let you know before we get started on this. All you really need are a few pieces of paper and a pencil. Um, I sent home via email a couple of pages that you might need to have for the lesson, but you don't necessarily need to have those if you can't print them. So I will give two sets of directions for that. Um, Another thing I wanted to let you know is if you need more time to work, because I will do some pausing, but if you need more time than that to work, you can just pause the video. Really simple way is to hit the space bar, complete your work, and then when you're ready to start again, go ahead and hit the space bar again, and then the video will keep going. So that's just a little bit of what we're about to do, and this will all be just like in class. I know this first slide it doesn't look exactly how it looks in class because I generally hold them and you guys say the sounds. Um, so, but it is the same cards that we've been using in class. So I will walk you through this when you need to write things down, when maybe you should pause. So let's get started. So for step one, we're going to go through our sound cards. So I will scroll through the cards, and all you have to do is pronounce the sounds of each letter. Okay, so um, I'll do the first two with you, and then I'll just keep scrolling, and then we'll see what we're going to do after that. Okay, ready? So we have P, B, B. And remember when you're saying these sounds to clip off the end. We don't want to say B. We want to say B. Okay, remember the green means these are vowels. Okay, so we have one more card, and this is going to be um, the next vowel that we'll be working on, and that is E. And notice it says bed. That will be coming up in just a minute to show you an easy way to remember how to say eh, which is the sound that E makes. Okay, now I'm going to come to get the next. All right. So, yes, so the name of our letter is E. And what's the name of the letter? Awesome. Okay, so today you're going to learn to read and spell words with the vowel E. And so our keyword, I think I put the wrong slide up. Sorry, guys. Our keyword is, for is, you can see the whole thing, is bed. So let's go ahead and tap out the sounds that we hear in bed. Now, one thing that this will do for you guys is a lot of us have trouble with B. Is that a B or is that a D? So it may help you to have this visual of a bed to remember the word bed and how to spell it. So let's tap out the letters. It's B, E, D, bed. And so I'm going to ask you some questions. It'll be funny because we'll just have a pause. But I wanted to ask, what is the key word for E? Yes, so it's the card that I just showed you, and the key word for E is bed. What letter, or what is the letter's name? That's right, it's E. And what sound does E make? Yes, it says eh. Okay, and so when we're looking at this word, what is the underlined letter's name? Yes, it's E. And so what sound does E make? Yes, it makes the sound eh. So we have the letter E, which says eh, in the word bed. And again, it says eh. Okay, so let's pronounce it one more time. And this time I want you guys to come up with the sounds. So what is the letter's name? And what sound does that letter make? Okay, and then we're going to say the underlined letter's name. What sound does it make? And what's our key word card? What is the name? Good. And then one more time, what sound does that underlined letter make? Awesome. Good job, guys. So now I'm going to have you close your eyes and I'm going to say a word. Let's put this on. So what we do in class normally is I have this on the board, and if you have the capabilities, you could pause and go and get the materials, but we have anything. It could be a pony bead or a puff ball, or if you've got some things in your crafts, we would just need a couple of things that were white, and a couple of things that were green. The white represents the consonant or consonant blend, and then the green would represent the vowel sound. So essentially, you could just put it right in front of you. You don't have to put it on the computer screen. But so you could put like one, like if the word, for example, is ship, we would tap out the sounds sh, I, p, and we would put down a puffball to represent each of those sounds. So that would be sh is one sound, would be a white puffball, and then I, one sound, be a green puffball because it is a vowel, and then p, one puffball for, or a white puffball for that sound p. So now we have represented the sounds of sh, I, p. And then students, all you need to do is remember what those sounds are representing and write the word. So that's really all we would have to do. So we'll look at the bottom here because that's where you can do that. And honestly, if you don't have any of these materials, you could tap out the sounds. So we would go sh, I, p, and then we would hold up our fingers and say, oh, there are 3 sounds in the word ship. So I hope I haven't confused anyone. I know the kids know how to do this, but it has been a little while. So yes, so let's go back to you closing your eyes. And I'm going to say a word. And then I want you to repeat the word and then listen for the eh sound within that word. And if you hear the eh sound, you can raise your hand. I won't be able to see you, but I'm sure that parents, guardians, grandparents can help out with this as well. So I'm going to start with the word let. Let. So if you hear the eh sound, you could hold up your hand. So I'm not going to pause through all these words. I'm just going to read through them, and then you guys recognize where you hear that eh sound. So let, red, cat, yes, get, sun, bed, hat, left, and best. Awesome. Good job, guys. So now, listen as I say a word. This word is met. And I would like you to tap out those sounds with your fingers just like we do in class. So we would go t, met, and hold up how many fingers represent the sounds in the word met. Okay, so now we're going to go through and see how many sounds are in a few other words that also have that short E or eh sound represented. So let's have let. I'll do the first one with you. O, eh, t, let. So you should have tapped out 3 sounds for that word. Okay, so let's go to the next one. It's red. And then yes.